Well, here we are, first race day of the year. Nearly didn't make it. I've had a bit of a stiff calf all week since doing my long practice run last Sunday when I did 11 miles. And it's just been, I wouldn't say it was an injury, it was just a stiffness. And every time I tried to do just even the shortest of runs, just a couple of miles, it was feeling sore and giving me a bit of concern. So I put a bit of a shout out to some fellow runners on Facebook yesterday and the forum, and just sort of asked for advice really about whether I should run. Fairly mixed. The sort of fellow committed runners among you were saying I'd do it, I'd feel, at least have a go and rather pull out than not have tried at all, and that kind of is where I'm at really. Also a very good friend of mine and who I've converted to be a runner, Hayley, recommended I try and let me get this right. Adrian's Yoga with Adrian for runners on YouTube, and I'll include the link in this video. So I did a session with Adrian on yoga for runners last night, and she was brilliant. It was really good. And then this morning I did Adrian's warm-up for runners, just to kind of make sure that everything was properly stretched, because I think that was half my problem. Although I've been doing a few walking lunges before each of my runs, that's about it really. I haven't been doing anything else, which just isn't good enough. So here I am, race day, feeling nervous, a bit nervous because I'm still sort of feeling a bit tight here and there, but feeling positive and I'm hoping I can do it. They did say the weather was going to be bad today, but as you can see from behind me, actually it's quite blue now. The skies is blue. It was horrendous this morning about 6. Rain and wind, but it's looking good now. I've just checked my phone and it said there's no possibility of rain till midday, and so I'm hoping I'm going to finish just after midday. The race starts at 10:30, half marathon, so fingers crossed, all being well, I'll finish just after midday and won't be too wet. Alright, I'll check in with you again later. Thanks. Well, I did it. Back home now, trying to just keep warm. On the last sort of 20 minutes, it absolutely chucked it down. Hailstones the lot, and it was really windy as well for quite a bit of the half marathon. But I'm pleased that I completed it and that I went with my gut instinct this morning. The calf didn't play up, which was good, thanks to the advice that everyone gave me. I also wore a knee support on the sore calf area, which really helped. And actually everything else ached, sort of 10, 11 miles in, but not to the point that, I couldn't finish. I was going really well. I thought I might get a PB at one stage, but in the end completed the half marathon in 1 hour 58 minutes. Not bad, not quite a PB, but pretty good. And considering the conditions and the fact that last night, I thought I may not even do it at all. Really happy, really pleased. And it was a great half marathon for a really good cause as well. It was the Oakhaven Hospice charity half marathon, and the marshals were excellent. So thanks ever so much, to them. Big shout out. Really well run event, and yeah, really enjoyed it. And thanks again, everyone, for all your advice and for rooting for me. Cheers.